be good, everybody, okay?
You had school today, didn't you?
We did.
Where do you go?
Also,
Yeah, they had
They
school.
had school?
Yeah.
I thought they were off.
Nope.
It's the
post
post
office.
office.
Was this a new and different that was in their packet?
No, I just give a
No.
copy.
Okay.
I thought we stopped with Spear.
Spear Financial? No, that's the financial advisor, Maggie Berger. No, they have to do filings for on our general obligations. That's what that was.
What was it, that one that just had last meeting? I thought something that Spear wasn't gonna do it or couldn't do it anymore.
No,
So that one's not here?
right there.
Yeah.
They're gonna,
Yeah, when we get to the perfection and approval, we'll take that one off of there.
Are we done fixing the Durango now?
I hope so.
So Darcy, we're gonna have anybody from All Roberts?
I don't know. I don't see him.
All right, it's 7 o'clock. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. So Darcy, if you'd call the roll, please.
Moore,
Yes.
Mar, Moody,
Here.
Ingstrom,
Here.
Engelhardt.
Here.
All right, thank you. Item 3 is the pledge. So everybody please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, so our item number 4 is perfection and approval of the agenda. So item 6 we can remove, all right? The
DMH.
DMH.
All right.
That was for, and that's, we would be acting way too soon the way it sounds to me, so
Okay.
they'll be probably coming back. So is there a motion to approve the agendas? Okay, Larry, second? Becky? All right. Oh, all those in favor say aye.
All right.
Opposed say no. All right, carried. Thank you. Item 5 is public comment. Anybody? Yep. Come on up, please, and tell us your name.
Marilyn Johnson.
Okay.
I'd like to bring my dog back home. He has gone through the training process, has his certificate. We have put together an outside kennel, and we have met all the expectations for him to come home.
Okay. Now, but the way I understand, the city council needs to see that documentation.
It was sent to, I want to say someone named Darcy.
Nope, I don't have it.
It was sent to you.
Yeah, I did not get it. I
Hand
talked
deliver.
to a trainer. Yeah, you need to
Just
physically
hand
bring
deliver
it in. Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't
That
trust
way there
anything
won't be any
electronic.
problems, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You bet. As long as you've done what these folks have told you to do, you bet. But we need that documentation. All right. Yep.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming yourself,
Yes, yeah, that's
not
good.
having somebody else plead your case. That says a lot. Okay?
All right. Anybody else? Okay, then let's move on then to item 7. It's Hall Roberts talk about the food pantry. Darcy, could you enlighten us a little bit, please?
Hall Roberts stopped in and they are in the process of moving the food pantry. He was hopeful by the end of the month. He asked if there was anything the city could do for them with the food pantry, and I had proposed to him the urban revitalization plan, which gives them the tax abatement, 3 years abatement on the improvements. So that application was in your packet. It's in the consent agenda. And we know that it would be up to the assessor whether or not it qualifies, but they did fill that out and bring it back. And then he also asked if there was anything else the city could do. As you know, we can't give to nonprofits. We can't give taxpayers money that way. So, and we're not in budget time yet. So I thought maybe he was coming tonight to talk to you, but I guess he's not. So
It could be another time or whatever. It
Yeah.
sounds like we're not, the city itself
Yeah.
can't do it.
no.
No.
And he might have just been content with the abatements
Right.
that we offered. So
Okay.
Where are they moving it to?
up to Maple,
Well, it's up to where they used to do the lube oil filters. things
The
like
co-op?
that.
where the co-op
Oh, okay.
And
tire.
They're remodeling that and cleaning it up and stuff, and it's giving them a lot bigger area, and have lots of parking, and
Oh, yeah.
it's really a great gift on the part of Hall Roberts.
Yeah, and then I
Company.
do believe he's got a tenant moving in there that's going to be doing auto repair as well. So
Okay, all right, wow.
Yeah, it is. It's a great thing, and you folks know this. That I'd be like preaching to the choir, but with Hall Roberts, they've taken this thing on, the food pantry, and it's absolutely costs nobody else anything. They've done it.
of them.
Yes, very generous, So, and then with them, like Darcy said, with them moving over there, it'll take a lot of congestion off of the street over here, So, yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah. So
94 families a week go through that.
quite a bunch, and it just gets more, So, do we need? What do we need on this?
nothing.
Nothing.
There's nothing you can do. So
Okay. Just we can give them our blessing.
Yep.
All right, we'll do that then. Okay, then. Anything else you guys want to talk any more about that one? Or we'll go on into item 8. Then there's Ben Garrett with the Hardin Subdivision proposal, and you guys would get his proposal, yes, in your packet. Any discussion on that? If you
Well, it
remember,
sounds like the attorney was questioning whether we were approaching it whether we were.
right, that and
Right.
that's
So
direction that
that's-
I
we
need
should
to
have
give
some
back to
discussion.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
was-
what should we be doing?
well, this
Attorney said we
is
should be doing.
all right. I'm going to throw a suggestion out there because, first of all, we're getting into something we don't know anything about, and I like our attorney, but maybe he's thinking we're smarter than we actually are. I mean, because of the fact that, he suggested some things. Why don't we just go out and do this and do this and do this? But you guys have already met Ben Garrett. He's been here. He's presented, and if you take a look at his proposal, and it was not to exceed $5,000. Well, $5,000, honestly, if Ben Garrett can do something here, is going to be one of the cheapest things we do on this.
I guess the question is, I mean, like Dan Morgan said, we can go out for a proposal asking for developers on our 30 acres, but how do we get those developers to the table?
Yeah.
And that's maybe where Ben
That's-
can assist us
yeah,
because,
yes.
I mean, we can send out a
Yeah,
proposal,
We can.
but I don't know how we get them to the table. It's kind of like
He
this.
can bring them to the table.
And he
Yes,
may
He
be
is the
well.
developer.
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
that's his
Maybe he wants to be
expertise.
the only developer.
We
Right.
don't
I
know.
respect
You
Other
don't know.
people may be contractors in the development.
You bet.
Now, I didn't remember what I read for the letter a couple days ago that the attorney sent. But was he saying that we need to check with other developers or other contractors?
Nope. He's just saying, what is your end game? Like, what is your end game with Ben? Like, what's the end game?
Are
I
we
guess.
married to Ben? at this point?
Right.
Are we what?
Are we married to Ben?
Oh,
Ben
yeah,
only.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Mr. Morgan is a little bit on basis, is Mr. Garrett serving as a real estate consultant? No, he's
Okay.
serving as a developer.
Yeah.
Right. So I think he was just wanting that clarification.
Yeah,
So
Real estate
yes,
consultant.
I mean,
So do we need to make a motion that we just hire Ben?
but we've, okay, refresh my memory, we've already, no, we requested that Ben send
a proposal.
this proposal. Yes, remember you guys? Yeah, that was it. That's how we stated that. We requested Ben send his proposal. There's the proposal. How do you like it?
And where's that proposal?
It was in your
It's in the
packet.
packet.
I'm getting mixed up between the Garrett and the.
Yep. So all of
Ben.
your packet was front to back, Larry. So
Okay.
just keep
It's
flipping.
here.
It's a very simple proposal. It's not more than a page and a half,
And
so.
he calls himself a real estate consultant. Period. Not a contractor, not a real estate agent. If the city chooses to engage with Ben Garrett / Tailwind Capital Partners as real estate consultant.
It says he's a license to sell real estate in the state, but we're not asking for him to sell anything. We're just asking him to develop.
And he laid out parameters, for, how you start this project and where we want to go with it.
Because we don't know.
No. So, yeah.
Well, and he knows people outside of Alameda County. I mean, we know what's up here, but we might need people from someplace else.
Yeah.
that he would know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you're right. Where's Dan Morgan from? When you sit in Cedar Rapids, it's a whole different ballgame, where you have downtown, all these, and we don't have that.
Well, I appreciate Dan's saying that.
Yes.
I do, but first of all, we're busy people.
Right.
And I believe that you folks believe you want this project done right.
Yes, exactly.
And I think, and like I said before, I mean, it was a $5,000 max,
That's pretty good.
that's, if we get anything out of this thing, I think it's a good deal. And it's going to be a way for us to get started. And I really like his approach. I like his approach that he honestly thinks we need to have a public forum. We need to ask the people, first of all, what do you want out of this one? Well, I mean, I've got a long wish list of what I think I could do with that, but that doesn't mean that can be done. And it's not meaning that that's what people want,
Exactly.
so.
Yeah, I like the idea of the
Where's the, I remember known as Tailwind has been Garrett.
Yeah.
Where's the 5,000? That's for
Didn't I read
doing
that? I
this?
thought I read that in there.
I didn't see a dollar.
Not to exceed 5,000.
Might have been on his email. Let me look here.
I read it somewhere. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Do people who are doing this development like Ben would be doing, do they have to be licensed, certified, put up performance bonds or anything like that? I don't know what they call it. There's a bond that they
Sure,
put up
yeah.
or something like that. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to say it's performance, but to see that they do follow through. And at some point, if the feedback is that it's not going to fly with him, I guess he'll tell us because it's his money going in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah.
I think that money that you're referring to was probably in one of those meetings that he was here at. I don't see it in.
Boy, I
Yeah.
sure read it somewhere. Okay, I'm sorry, it is not on that, but I did read that somewhere.
Well, there's a thing about total government activities and business expenditures.
But I know we did agree on a dollar amount with him at one point.
We all like the agreement, it just is missing a dollar figure, is that?
Well, and then it was what those dollars represented too.
Where'd you see that?
It was in a previous meeting.
Oh, it must have been, because this doesn't even mention anything about money.
Mm-mm.
It's got the terms, but it doesn't mention financial portion, which it should.
You could put that in your motion if you want to approve it, and we can have him put it in the contract before we sign it.
I think it needs to be.
I think
included.
it needs to, I mean, there's nothing mentioned here at all, so yeah.
That term refers to the duration, not to the money.
Well, the time and the money,
Right.
the financial term and the
Yeah.
calendar term. I mean, it does talk about city's obligation to appropriation of funds, but what are those funds? Because I know we did discuss that. That's I kind of wish these tablets held more memory so we could hold
Right, yeah.
more minutes in them. We could zing back to them, but
Okay, I got like that, there's nothing. Because he had an hourly rate, what I read, there was an hourly
Yeah.
rate and not to exceed, so.
Yeah.
unless we're missing something from him, Darcy, because it goes from, on Ben's letter to us, it goes from 1 for purpose and scope of work, 2 term, and all of a sudden it goes 11, non-appropriation, municipal option, 6 miscellaneous.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's something
Let me
missing.
look on
Yeah.
my.
There's something missing.
Well, plus he has a little skin in the game. You know, he's from around here. He knows his family still lives in Wakon. If he screws up, it's not gonna be a good deal.
You can also talk to Val and
Did they
Wakan.
move? Where they moved to?
His
They're
parents moved
building
out
stuff
too,
there.
right?
Yeah, they are, yeah, they are,
He's
you know.
real.
Yeah, he is, he's real. And-
That direction.
But there's something missing out of this son of a gun.
It does, yeah, it is. You should check in to see if maybe it got left off. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Champagne cork.
Yeah.
She popping champagne in there?
Is there something we can go on to?
We can, let's go, let's go, in fact, Darcy, let's, come on back here.
I'm printing it right now.
Oh, you are, okay.
Meantime.
Yeah, well, if she's getting it,
Yeah,
we'll,
yeah.
because I need her for the next one anyway.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Public hearing.
Thank you.
There we go.
There was a back.
Yeah. Not 125 an hour, not to exceed 5,000. But seriously documented.
Thank you.
You're right, Emma.
There you are.
Once in a while, by golly,
I'll sure
I
tell Sandy.
Well,
Columbus
But
Day.
his 11 to 6 still is wrong. He needed to put 12. Okay. How often I catch something if I got other than a cold.
That's his name here, like in number 3. Does it say that he is the consultant?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, do DBA or that he's a consultant?
Yeah, if you-
Mm-hmm. Capital Partners is real estate consultants as a consultant.
yeah, if you look at the very first paragraph,
Yeah.
Larry,
Okay.
on page 1.
And the
He's
consultant
referred to as consultant, we're referred to as city.
It does talk about his insurance as well. And you can state how much, right?
So it's like, okay, so if you take a look at the phases, and I think, just me looking at it, it makes sense to me, but, you guys make the decisions. So,
My question here, and under 9, insurance and compliance, it says general liability, it just has a dollar number per occurrence.
Right. It's how much do you want? We have to fill in the
We gotta fill
blanks.
that
Mhm. Yeah, he told me anything that was a blank, you would
Okay.
need to fill in. Mhm.
Would that be something we should consult with our own or with Dan?
Yeah, I
think
would
we
say.
gotta, Okay, so where? The only blank so far would be that insurance.
And then the
And then
termination.
termination, yeah.
I think that should be, I would say that should be 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be like
Maybe 2
general
weeks.
contract things, yeah.
Take it under advisement for Dan Morgan to suggest the insurance liability level. That makes sense?
Mhm.
Darcy?
Yep.
Maybe you could change that second 6 to a 12,
Yeah.
just to make it more legal looking. And that's the
Yeah.
second number 6.
Oh.
Comment number,
Oh, yeah, miscellaneous.
yeah, miscellaneous
Yeah.
should be 12, that's it.
Okay. He shouldn't, when he had no 5.
5.
There's no 5.
Oh.
He was a better math student than that. Yeah, whole thing needs to be remembered.
And then does it matter with the city who does the signature? It just says name and title. I don't know if that matters, if it has to be mayor.
Usually it's the mayor.
I wonder if I have him.
All right, so.
Right. There's a number 5 down there, it should be number 8. Independent contractor should be number 8.
We don't want him in there,
Number
money.
5 should, number 5 should be number 7. Shouldn't it? The 6 is number 5.
There is no number 5.
Whatever, however it needs to be fixed.
Yes.
Yeah.
The number is. Oh.
5, 6.
This gives me a comfort level going in, because we're going in blind.
Yeah, Yeah, we're not.
This kind of lays it all
Lays it
out,
out,
yeah.
In layman's terms.
And it's only for a year.
Yeah.
You can rediscover it at a year. I mean, the term is 1 year.
It's a year, and he's got his price in there. It's stated, and he states what he's going to do. So, I suppose what we need is a motion to accept with Dan's corrections. Is that kind of how you want to do that?
And liability
Yeah.
recommendation, yeah.
I would make a motion to accept Ben Garrett as Tailwind Capital Partners as the real estate consultant.
No, as a developer.
He's listed as real estate
Real estate
consultant.
Is that what he
consultant.
wants to be?
That's what he states himself as. Yeah.
For the agreement that he has sent with the clerical errors fixed and the general liability dollar amount for recommendation from City Attorney Dan Morgan. Right? And also maybe with his recommendation on that 30-day termination.
Pretty well covers it. Everybody
I'll second that.
okay, Larry? Any further discussion? Not all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those say no. All right, carried. Thank you. All right, let's go to item 9 then. Set public hearing for budget amendment for FY 25-26, and that would be the next meeting of November 10th.
So I gave you your kind of draft there of your budget amendment that we're needing to do. Just some few highlights on that would be increasing expenditures for police radios, vest, outfit, the security cameras that we upgraded here at City Hall. And then we need to put the revenue and expenditures in for the 2025 general obligation bond with the proceeds and then the debt payment that'll be coming up due here at the end of November. And then transfers from the general fund into the health fund due to the interest on the Miller Trust. So those are just some highlights.
That one again, transfer into the general
Yeah,
fund.
so I'm going to transfer money from the general fund into the 500 fund, which is the health fund that we give to the ambulance
Okay,
because
okay.
of the decreased amount that we aren't getting with
We
the
aren't
Miller
getting.
Trust.
With the what?
With the Miller
Okay,
Trust.
I understand then.
So this is
This
just
is-
setting your hearing for your next
Yeah.
meeting.
Is that the police? I'm not trying to be hard on the police. Is that, are you guys within your budget, or this is because you're going above your budget?
They're going above their budget. So we're going to
Okay,
pull
which
money
is-
out of the
which is not
reserves.
Uncommon, you know, I mean, that any department could go above budget when you have the need, but
Right, well, the vest things would have been part of the
Last year.
last year's budget, but we didn't get the vests.
Mhm.
They never were delivered. But, so now we gotta go through the process again.
Because we hired two new officers too, though.
Right.
Right, but like you said, the vest things are something we gotta
so
go back.
they weren't an expense last year, but no expense, they're gonna be an expense in this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Paperwork.
Yeah, because they approved the vest, you guys approved them last
Right.
fall or whatever, and
Right, yeah.
we got fitted or whatever, and then they never were delivered. So now we got to go through a different company, get fitted, and it'll be probably 6 months out.
what happened to the first company? They just didn't come through, they went bankrupt?
Oh,
This is
who
a
wants to
long
talk on this
story.
one? It's like they showed up in Decorah at UPS, and
Yeah,
yeah, and then
they claimed that they were damaged, so they didn't deliver them, and they went back to Decorah, but
from there it
Nobody knows where they're at.
disappeared.
and the
Yeah.
company was thinking that we have them. They
Yeah.
were trying to tell us
I
that we
just
have
said,
them.
Yeah.
Have you been charged for them?
We hadn't paid it.
Yeah,
No.
Oh yeah, we charged.
And we didn't pay it either.
yeah. So,
Okay, lost and shipment, in a way.
mhm.
Something happened.
And UPS says what?
It's
Not
not
Lost in the
it's not our concern. To me, it's not our
Well, it's
concern.
not. It's
That's why
not
you guys
because
are so good about tracking this stuff.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I mean. They've got
If they
tracking
got
records
put
on
back into their
everything.
big warehouse, who knows where it went.
it's odd. You know, they're normally run a hell of a lot better than that, but there
Right.
was
They maybe
some.
have gotten it back and didn't say so. The people.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know.
move ahead,
Yeah.
Okay,
okay.
Need a
I
motion.
just wanted
we
to
need
know
a motion.
I'll move that we set the public hearing for a budget amendment for FY 25-26 to November 10th, 2025 will be our next city council meeting.
Hey, ma'am, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Mary. Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those say no. Carry. Great. Item 10 then is ordinance number 708-25, an ordinance amending chapter 3, municipal infractions, and chapter 55, animal protection and control of the Postville, Iowa Code of Ordinances. And this is what,
You discussed the last meeting to
Yes, ma'am.
increase fines for,
Fines.
animal control.
I just want some clarification here between the standard first offense not to exceed $750. So that, some of these are like 200, so they're not exceeding 750, so they don't have to, we didn't
Right.
want them to all be 750.
No,
We're just not exceeding that.
right.
Okay,
Well,
so-
Depending on-
That's Iowa code though. Your first offense can't exceed 750.
Okay,
Second offense, 1,000 on a municipal infraction. That's Iowa code.
okay.
So you could fine up to 750, but you're setting rates for law enforcement's direction
Right,
on the
okay.
penalty amounts.
Well, it could be several offenses in one
Sure.
deal.
I had a question too on the 55.15, down a little further. Impounding costs are now $50 for the initial impoundment and now $25 per day for care.
Mhm.
So does that mean day one is 75 then?
No, we give them a
You give them that 1 day grace?
1 day grace period.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first day is 50, every day thereafter 75.
What is the animal trap? It's illegal to trap the animal or to have an animal trap?
You said
or-
the other day, like if it was a contract.
That's like if you caught.
I guess I don't know what
someone-
you're looking at.
55.
55.
Oh, that's for, I'm assuming live animal trap, like say, well, I don't deal with that much. It's Dave and Blake that do the trapping of like the feral cats
So
and
is it
then
illegal to trap them?
I think a fine would be imposed, like if you trapped an animal and left it in there for days.
Yeah.
The city could come along and fine
Okay.
you. Yeah.
So it's okay. I
You
thought
didn't
maybe
get
it had to do with
disposed of, you just-
the
Right.
type of trap being a paw trap versus.
It could be that
it could be
too.
that too. Yeah.
So does that need clarification?
I don't know.
I guess what is your guys' ordinance? I'm assuming there's no trapping at all allowed in the city limits. Be like same with like a shooting, right, a gun. I'm assuming the only way you could trap in the city limits of Postville is with a live trap,
Right.
not
And you
Not a
could
death
put
trap.
the-
yeah, not a conibear or a
Right,
foothold
not a
or,
paw trap.
or a dog proof would work. I mean, you could use a dog proof trap. That's not going to get non-target animals, but the conibear and the snares is
Right,
definite no.
I think you need to allow
Live
trap.
trapping, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my,
You could say animal trap, except live traps or something like that. Or do we need to expound on that to make it clear?
you say non-live trap.
I think
I've
we know.
never really had any.
I've never had. We've
Any
never had
issues
issues
with
with
it. I
that.
guess-
You had to send the city guy out.
I guess
to-
if anybody's
put
going to be
traps
doing
out.
trapping, they always contact the city hall
Right.
first, and then Dave or Blake goes out with the live trap and the
That
trap.
was pretty plain.
Yeah.
There goes my summer programming.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing
For
now.
trapping?
Trapping, skinning,
No.
canning.
You don't strike me as a trapper.
He's a cedar.
All right, so is there a motion for the ordinance 708-25?
I move we pass ordinance number 708-25.
Mary made a motion. Is there a second? Darcy, whenever you're
Lawler,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Engstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
ready. All right.
Okay, so it'll go to a second reading unless you want to waive and final adopt.
I move we waive the second hearing and move to a final adoption of this ordinance.
Second.
Second, Nikki.
Ready?
Yep.
More,
What do you want, what do you need a yes?
waiving second
For
and
waiving.
third, final
Yeah.
adopt.
Yeah, I thought we voted on that.
More,
Yeah.
Moody,
Yes.
Engstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
Okay, pretty much done with that?
Yep.
All right. Let's go to 11 then, housing code procedures and housing ordinance review.
All right, so this is per your last meeting, giving it to you to review again before we set hearings. I did send Dan's proposals over to Devorah. She did look at them and made some comments back that he modified in the copy that you have, since she was the most vocal with her input. So
So was the initial, as far as what we received, was the initial
is the final from your last meeting.
Okay, because that Marion is still in here.
Is it? Okay,
Under the number 1 introduction
okay.
of Marion Housing Code, the
Introduction.
last sentence.
Get your fingers around, please. Okay.
I see it.
Okay, Darcy, what are we doing with this?
Yeah, so this is just your review
Okay.
tonight, and if you don't have any more changes, then the next meeting, we'll put it on there as a resolution and the ordinance to begin your readings.
Does it say in here when we would start enforcing this?
Usually it would go into effect once your ordinance is published. It becomes law.
So-
Yep.
On like number 2, the failure to pass a regular inspection of the tree inspection result in suspension of the landlord license.
Yep.
What is that? What weight does that carry?
So that would carry a municipal infraction, $750 up to $1,000 second offense,
Okay,
because you have to be registered. You have to have a license. Yeah.
and is this common? I'm trying to kind of be the devil's advocate here, but is this common in other cities? Which apparently it's true in Marion, in other cities.
Well,
Is
we we were similar to Marion. I think this is some changes since our original code was Marion's. I mean, that's a good question, Larry. I don't know.
Well, it is a great question. But there's cities that don't have anything,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
you know, but
Yeah.
they don't,
They don't
they're not
follow
Postville.
it.
you know, so.
Well, what I'm getting at is are we within our rights to dictate this to
Yes.
landlords?
Yeah.
You
I
are.
mean,
We
that's
wouldn't. The
my
city
fear
attorney
that
wouldn't let you
otherwise
draft
we're gonna
it.
get
Yeah.
lawsuits by the landlord.
Yeah.
You know?
But okay, and that's a great question, and you need to ask that question. But we're going to have a meeting where we're going to invite landlords to come in, and we're going to. This is all going to be explained to those folks,
Right.
and it's not going to be boom, you know. And,
Right,
yeah.
not dropped on in their laps without them knowing about it.
Right.
I think a good thing to do would be once you're ready to move forward with your hearings, we send a letter out to all the landlords and invite them to come to your meetings so they can
Yeah.
In the
voice
first
be-
time, how do you know
while you're
who
going
they
through your
are?
readings. They can voice
So we
concerns.
almost need to have that before.
Well, I mean, you can have it go to 3 readings,
Okay.
and we can
And
send out a
probably
letter
this one you probably
Yeah,
should.
yeah.
Yeah.
telling people to come, that you're going to be working on this, and that now is the time to voice your concern or give input. Yeah.
And how do you contact her? By the mail?
Yeah, we would probably,
What happens
to our
if they
best
never got the mail?
abilities. Well,
Again, I play devil's advocate here, you know,
They don't
what are we
read the
getting ourselves
paper.
into? What?
They probably don't read the paper.
Oh, yeah, you can't count on people doing
No,
anything.
they'd have to get a letter. Yeah.
yeah,
Is it, do they respond to the RSVP to the letter? You know,
no.
is it like a certified letter where they got to sign for it so they know they've got it?
I mean, we could put something in the paper
That's a
too
lot of
and on
expense.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
it
Certified
is.
letter, but
It
if
is.
you want somebody to get somebody's attention, you
But
send a certified letter, they've got to sign for it that they received it. That's not the police delivering it. You know,
Is that anything you can shoot out with like your water sewer bill?
we can, but we have landlords that don't
Don't
get,
pay them.
yeah, it goes to a tenant. So
Yeah.
we'd have to.
Yeah.
I think when some of your landlords see this letter, they will tell the other ones. I don't think you'll have
Well,
a problem.
yeah, but I'm trying to, some of the guy that says, I never got it, and then all of a sudden he's,
You know how
many
It's a
people
good-
say that
I think it's a very
with their
good
water
valid
bills?
point, because if they won't come because they didn't get the letter, then how can they? be
last I
involved?
checked, the certified letter probably costs $3 to $5. I'm not saying it's good or bad, you probably don't have 1,000 landlords, but you might have
Oh, we
100.
got quite a few.
few.
Yeah,
You gotta have a lot of absentee also.
probably.
Yeah.
Live local.
That was my question. This applies to anyone who rents property in Postville, even if they don't live there.
Of course.
If
Yeah.
you own it, yeah.
Non-owner.
So how many are on the list, Darcy?
Quite a few. I don't know off the top of my head.
I think you gotta go with a certified letter,
I feel like that's a big expense, Larry.
I know it.
I think if we do regular mail, if we put it on Facebook, we put a notice in the paper, I think that's adequate to tell people.
Never keeps us from getting sued.
No concerns
Ask
over
Mr.
that.
Morgan.
But you can't stop that anyway.
Yeah, I have no concerns over that.
Can't always fix stupid. But there's gonna be some degree of backlash about it.
Well, sure,
Well,
But-
it's something we can put on that
but
website,
it's like, yeah.
postal website. That
There will
seems to
be,
get
but-
as much attention
But
as anything.
we've got to do, we'll do our due diligence by explaining, you know,
Right,
and,
right.
and
No, I
things
think
like
They
that.
don't want to
Something has
know,
to be
then
done.
that's their problem, I guess.
There'll always be those that'll put their head in the sand. Doesn't matter.
Like a fox.
No.
That's, yeah.
Well, and maybe some of the tenants will say, hey, their landlord's not, you know, I
There's
mean,
a certain, can you selectively send a few people the certified mail? Probably not. I mean, that's
No,
discrimination.
I don't think so. That would be
Can you
really
RSVP?
open the door.
Ask for RSVPs?
Why
Probably
would
not.
you want to
That's
RSVP
free.
a public
People
meeting?
RSVP shit, you know?
Well, it's like Darcy said, this is public,
Mhm.
you know, and should we just come on, you got to come, you know? So,
You'll have to be a little understanding in both ways initially, but after so much time, it is what it is. It's no different than the speed cameras. You get used to it, you figure it out. If you break it, it's your fault.
Not our cameras.
yeah, they took them away.
Yeah. But people figured it out.
yeah.
So
Either
I'm just
pay or play.
look at the downside of things that can happen that we protect.
Of course, you bet, but then it's almost impossible, you know, it's just.
Try to please everybody. You'll never
Yeah.
get anything done.
So is that about all we need to do with that one?
Yeah,
It was
if
just-
you're,
yeah.
unless you have other suggestions or anything you want changed,
Yeah,
know,
right,
that I
yeah.
need to change.
And if it looks
And-
good to you,
If you feel like you're ready to move forward next month with your first readings, we can get the letter sent out here to landlords so they know
Was
at your
there
next
anything that
meeting,
that
and we'll
you
give them
know-
a copy of this.
Is there anything else that you knew Deborah had?
No, she sent it, Dan put it in
yeah,
here,
it's
so
there, it's there.
this is it, other than that, post
Like I
building
said,
got
she had
changed.
pretty- like you said, both of them.
I don't think your fees are exorbitant, you know,
No.
what you're asking these things, you know. Unless they get Bucky and get late.
Does that need a motion or just?
No,
No,
I just,
it was information.
yeah.
All right. All right, so let's move on to item 12 then, the police charger seal bids.
So we had none.
What's this?
On the police charger, no
Everyone
bids,
buy it?
no bids.
Did we have a base?
10,000.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you want to buy it?
No.
It'll go fast.
Are you advertising it at all? Like,
We
Oh, yeah.
did, but one thing that we didn't put in there was it had a new motor. We just did, it had this many miles, and to call if you were interested. Matt had a couple of inquiries through
From
his.
ILEA and another guy's small town police chief, but ILA responded and said they won't be able to cut it this go around with the budget, which is out of Des Moines, the Law Enforcement Academy, and then the other one I'm assuming is just probably budget stuff that
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
didn't have it in there.
are we able to put something like that on? Marketplace?
Yeah.
Is that the route you want us to try?
We need to get rid of it.
Okay.
What's
I
that?
don't know. What's ILEA?
Iowa Law Enforcement Academy.
The academy.
They would take it and use it for their
Training or whatever.
schooling and yeah.
Well, I would propose that we run that ad again, and this time put in, we got a new motor. in
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, not 100,000 mile car,
Right.
No,
because
that just kills
Did
it.
the motor have any warranty after it was put in?
I'm assuming it did. I guess I didn't
Who did it?
Torkelson's. I'm thinking it had, well,
Should have some kind of-
If you
I
put new
don't know,
motor
because-
under warranty, that's all gonna be a big plus.
it should, because like when we put a new motor in our personal vehicle out of Cora, it was covered for,
So we need to check on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
5,000 miles or 10,000 miles or
Yeah,
something like that.
had new motors
So
put in,
should
they
we
go-
put it on Marketplace too then, you think?
Opens the door to more
Okay,
avenues than just one.
okay. We'll go
Yeah,
with-
Like Facebook Marketplace, yeah.
But it's gotta be a cashier's check only.
Right, yeah.
How many, it has,
But I think that
Yeah, how
updated
many total miles,
information
100?
definitely.
101.
don't be afraid of that too much. New motor. And white
New motor.
motor, have a new motor?
Big motor, Larry.
Go
The
fast
eight-
motor.
It's 5.7.
No, I know, but why did it have to have a new one put in? What went wrong?
Got
Neglect or
sick.
what?
No, just the hours that were on it,
That they run
idle time.
idle time hours are bad? Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why my trucks go 300,000.
Yours is
Well,
dry.
that needs to go to
Yours is
the,
not
that,
idle.
Yours is
no,
idle.
that knows no idle.
I've
There
never
is
heard that
no
being
idle.
idle.
to that.
Being
No,
hard.
no.
Rattle.
Smithsonian needs to have that.
Oh,
All right,
All right, well.
we're gonna run her again.
Go it
Bring the
again.
money.
Should.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I think if it's explained, it'll be good. All right. Okay, let's go on to item 13 then.
Okay, you post that at the high school?
No, I don't want any kids to have that car. Basically, I don't want anybody local to have it because we'll never catch them.
Yeah, yeah, run a camera. Radar.
Okay, onward. Ordinance number 709-25, an ordinance amending the official zoning map for the city of Postville, Iowa by rezoning certain property to C2 Highway Commercial District.
So this is the annexed area north of Postville, which will be zoned as a C2 highway commercial. So
Sigler,
I'd make motion to approve the zoning change from R1 to C2 for the Ziegler area on the map.
all right, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Darcy, whenever you're ready.
Moore,
Yes,
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes,
Okay, and then waive second and third and final adopt if you want, unless you wanted to have a second reading.
I'd make motion to waive the second, and third reading of the zoning change.
I'll second that.
Whenever you're ready.
Moore,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
yes,
All right,
Okay,
thank you. Item 14, then resolution number 1475-25, a resolution approving budget transfers for FY 25-26.
so I forgot to do this at budget time, so I'm needing to do it now. I need to transfer money between funds. And I need it approved by this resolution. So this is in your budget and your upcoming budget amendment. These will be the transfers that need to be done for the budget year.
so it's really kind of done, we just have to.
Yeah, it's in your budget. I just didn't do the resolution.
I move we adopt resolution 1475-25 with transfer funds.
All right, second,
I'll second it.
Darcy, whenever.
Moore,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes,
Good?
Mhm.
All right. Item 15 then, resolution number 1476-25, a resolution approving annual urban renewal report for FY 24-25, authorizing the city clerk to submit electronically.
So this is your annual TIF report, fiscal year 24-25. Basically just explains the TIF revenue received, the TIF revenue expended, which was basically a transfer to the water for an interfund loan, and then the cash balance, which is zero. So, no, go ahead.
What do we have that gives us TIF revenue? Still
Yeah.
out in the area where.
So this would be,
Which
this is the very last of your TIF debt that we are paying off. So,
is Where?
so this particular area is Agra. So this
Mhm.
was part of the TIF back in was before my time, but it was with all the legal fees with that industrial waste treatment plant out there.
Okay.
So the city TIF'd the area and then they took out the debt and it's paid back with TIF revenue. So, and we had that period where the tax revenues dropped after the raid. So the money didn't come in to pay the debt. So the city borrowed from the water fund to pay the debt. And now we're paying it back because the revenues are
And
coming in.
this is just to say that you can submit it electronically.
Yeah. And
that
this
old.
is the annual report that's due every year to the state for your TIF. The revenue in, the expenditures out. Mhm. So this is the last of your TIF, and then all your TIF debt's paid off. So,
Are there any other areas that are TIF that bring in income?
well, it goes in. We have TIF areas that we're able to take out debt and pay it back with TIF,
Right.
but we don't have any more debt in those areas. So, I mean, like we're looking at the housing development,
Mhm.
let's say Hardin Subdivision.
Yes.
Right.
One of the things you're probably going to want to do is TIF that area because then you can go out and borrow and you're paying it back when it grows in assessed values. The debt
Right.
is it's gonna generate the money to pay the debt back. So you're going to want to start going through the process where you're putting that into a TIF. It's
Right.
not now.
So this is the last one that we're doing.
This is the last debt you have.
Yeah.
The
correct.
TIF stays.
I
It's
know,
a
but
TIF
it's the
area,
last debt,
but it's the
yeah.
last debt you have. Yeah, that's
So
TIF
then will that
money.
continue to just add income?
It goes to your general fund. So remember
but
that
there's-
when you
there's
TIF
any-
something, the pool of money is there. It's just how it's divided by the treasurer. So when you have TIF, it takes away from that general fund and is allocated to the debt, and you have to spend it on the debt. If you don't have the TIF, it goes into the general.
Just
That
the
makes
way
sense.
to
That's
get
kind of
it
how
gets
TIF works.
paid.
Yeah.
I move that we approve resolution 1476-25 to submit electronically the renewal report.
All right. Second,
One second.
Darcy.
Moore?
Whenever you're ready.
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
All right, let's go on to item 16 in the consent agenda. Anything in that one you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, I gotta switch to a
Okay.
different one here. We need 2 parts in our email.
Sorry, it was quite a bit.
So on number 5, under the security cameras, there was 2 motions.
Oh,
Larry made the first one initially to approve.
Mhm.
The second one, I actually made the motion. You've got Larry making it and Larry seconding it. To put the
Okay.
Cameras in the intersection.
so you have a correction on the minutes, right?
Yes.
Correction. September 8th minutes.
Number 5,
Okay. So Larry made the
I made the motion. He made the initial.
Yeah.
So the initial motion is correct. It's the second part of the motion where we added the intersection cameras.
Okay, so that's
I
should be
made that
Moody.
motion and I believe Larry seconded.
Okay, got it. I'll make the correction.
All right, very good.
Okay. Oh yeah, I had Larry making it and seconding it. Thank you.
I must.
We
not-
both
did-
missed
did
it.
I
I make-
Did I read that?
I make Heather read it and I make the mayor read it.
Man, you must,
Must
not
have been
had
a
my
week.
glasses on.
The letters were so close.
Yeah. Okay, got it. I'll correct it.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right. Anything else?
What's the tax abatement, the home Roberts? Is that for that? the new,
Yep. So that's the
pantry?
food pantry. Yep. And that, like I said, that would be, we're submitting the application, but it would be up to the assessor whether it qualifies.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we're at the same thing.
And then I did already ask you, but if you want to explain it to the council, but the swimming pool report, it had shown that there was like a $30 revenue on concessions, but like $600 or $700 expenditure, so Darcy. can
Yep.
explain
So, because it's 2 budget years and we have 2 different accounting softwares now, you're not seeing the previous revenues and expenditures. So we have to kind of manipulate when you want to look at the pool and see how well they did or didn't do. We have to run a report that is like 2 fiscal years because it starts in May and they usually close in August. So, fiscal year June 30th, July 1st new. So, yeah. So I will get you that information though for the
How
next
does
meeting.
the pool do? I mean, we know they may not make money. I thought they had a pretty good year this year. It's probably a loss, but
Yeah, it always is a loss. It doesn't make. I can get you a report.
I'm just curious if they did better, if they
Yeah.
did better.
Oh, I
I think they had more guards, they had a lot of time open.
sure did.
They closed.
We didn't have
For
glass in the
That's
pool.
right. We didn't have
They were
glass.
closed for glass.
No, that's
And
right.
they emptied the pool.
Yeah, I just thought it was better. Every year seemed to make improvement.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I gained 5 pounds.
Well, not from the ice cream.
Had to eat the ice cream.
Yeah, I'll get
Was
you.
that a big?
So there was no leftovers.
Yeah.
There wasn't
Yeah, maybe it was the mayor ate it all. All right, anything else in there, folks?
Did we
That-
talk about something already being in the consent agenda earlier? What was that?
The tax abatement for Hal Roberts.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay.
I think somebody brought that up just now.
Yep. Nothing else? Is there a motion to
I
accept?
did have one more.
Okay.
Oh, yes, yes. yes.
It was something in the streets department report about, is it something about putting that lime screens down on the new building? And Bacon's wanted to put down and they weren't approved for the loads of,
Yeah, so
Material.
the fair board wanted the city to haul lime in for that new dairy barn that's going up.
Mhm.
And it was going to be like 40 loads. And I said no. We only have 2 guys. We don't have the manpower for something like that. And so they ended up contracting it with Bacon's.
okay.
So
Did they want us to donate the line?
no, they
No,
wanted us to donate the
hauling.
hauling.
The hauling.
Oh, yeah.
It would have taken us
Where do we get
months.
lime now?
Down the rock quarry.
Oh, okay.
Then
I
they
just wasn't
probably
sure.
hauled at least that, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't sure if it was like loads that we were expected to pay or just,
No.
I couldn't tell by the reading of it if it was just the hauling.
Where's that building in the progress? Is it constructed?
No.
It's
No.
just leveled
But
up.
the
The
rafters are
rafters
there,
are
so
there,
it'll,
It's framed.
but no,
Is
it's
it?
not framed.
Okay, I drove by, I
Just
seen
the
it was
rafters
leveled
are-
out, the
are sitting
rafters
there,
were
that's
laying
about
there.
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I just seen it, I didn't understand what he was.
Yeah.
Anything else? If there's not, is there a motion to accept the consent agenda?
Make a motion to accept that consent agenda.
Okay, a second?
Corrections.
Any further discussion? Not all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
Oh, say no. That's carried. Okay, thank you. And then item 17 is a resolution for money to pay the claims.
I'll make a motion, pay the claims. I have initials.
I'll second it.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Darcy, whenever you're ready.
Moore,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Engstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
All right, pass. We're going to pay the bills. Thank you. Item 18 is the public comment time. One more time. Here comes Crystal.
I just wanted to share with you guys so that you can go visit some of our 3 new businesses that just opened in the last month,
Yes.
and not even including the chiropractor, which I think is opening soon. So La Mezcla, the food truck, opened a few weeks ago, and I think they have like tacos and Mexican food and also burgers. And it's La Mezcla, which means mixed. So it's like mixed American Mexican food. And then Tienda Florecita is a Guatemalan market. It's the old shoe store, I think is how you guys refer to that.
Sure.
Right by the library. And then just on Friday, Shack on Green opened, and I was just like walking by, and there were signs on, and they were open. cool. And I got a teriyaki bowl there. It was really good. So, so that's really exciting.
What did you have?
A teriyaki bowl. They have shrimp, beef, and chicken. I got beef. It was really tender. So, it's a little, it's the Lucia family. So, and I don't know any towns our size that have 3 businesses opening and that. I mean, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Stop by
It's
all of
huge.
them.
You bet.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you,
When
Chris.
is that shack open? Because I walked by today at 9 and it wasn't open.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
They said they're serving breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, today's Monday. They're not open on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is Monday.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
They're open Wednesday through Sunday.
Okay.
They're
thank you.
closed Monday, Tuesday, and
Yeah.
they are going to be doing breakfast. They have an ice cream soft serve machine. They've got a salad bar.
This
Where
is
is
where
it?
Fred's ice cream
This,
store.
yeah,
is.
this was the ice cream shop.
It's a Fred's.
And they painted it. I mean, I had noticed that. They put a kitchen in. I mean, there wasn't a kitchen before. It looks really cute inside.
Good.
So anyway, yeah.
Wonderful. You bet.
And they open at what time?
They told me 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. or something
That's
like
what I
that.
saw
But
online. I think
don't-
7 to 10.
I don't know when that's starting. So don't quote me on that.
Oh, that's
Thank you,
so
Crystal.
great.
You bet. Anybody else? What?
That's the brick oven.
No.
It's
no,
where his
down
ice cream was.
Where's
Where's
you
Fred's
gotta
ice
go
cream
down a
was?
couple doors.
Says
too.
brick oven.
Kind of across from that little park.
It's right by where Brick Oven was. or where
Next
Brett's-
door?
With this Miller overpayment that we got, I didn't remember we got. overpayment.
Yeah, I gave you the
Yeah, so then what,
response.
how's that all shaking out?
It's not.
It's not.
You just got overpaid and good for us.
No, it ain't good for us.
We over.
It's just like,
We overpaid.
no. It's a, oh. So,
Should we adjourn?
yeah, I don't need to say this in public, so I'm not gonna, so, yeah. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Me too, I wanna make this.
Okay. Yeah.
Where I'm coming from is that if this Miller Trust is not garnering enough interest, apparently not garnering much interest, right?
Say whatever you want.
Is there a way to change, to
No.
reinvest it or?
No.
put in,
No,
Is a different investment tool at the bank?
no. And you know how we know that? Because we actually spent a little money to investigate it.
Mhm.
With Mr. Morgan.
Yep.
So
But like I said, I don't want to do this in public.
Yeah.
But I know quite a bit about this situation and I will talk to you about that.
No, we're gonna adjourn.
What?
We don't need to talk about it.
No, I'm not gonna.
no.
It's
Not
not on
good.
the agenda.
I'm not gonna.
What did you
But
say?
do you know of it?
Yeah,
It was
I know about
Val's, it was Val's thing, but do you know of it? The touring housing in Iowa's Driftless area. That bus of people that is.
Oh, yeah. Is anyone planning on coming to that?
I can.
Okay.
Eyeballs on.
Oh, we jumped categories here.
Yeah.
Well, I was still trying to get through the
You guys want to
public
close the meeting or whatever
comment
first,
thing. I
right?
thought she might talk about it. Crystal might know about it. I just know what the agenda said.
So what's the object of this here? This
That's it.
Housing tour.
Yeah, so it's the federal bank. They're is doing just a tour of housing. And they're gonna be in walk-on, they're gonna be stopping in
What do
Postville.
they want to accomplish from this? They're gonna
To
see
me,
housing,
it looks
they're
like
gonna-
just like a bus tour. To me, it's just like a bus tour of Northeast Iowa. They're touring like walk-on's housing development.
Staying in Dubuque
Yeah.
a
Coming
couple
out of
nights and
Dubuque.
then they're just leaving out of there and then they take it and then a day and they go back to Dubuque and then they go in a little different direction.
These are Federal Reserve people?
It's
just
through
the
that
general
bank.
public?
It could be, anyone could sign up for it. It's like a bus tour.
Yeah.
Through the Federal
I'm just
Reserve.
trying to figure out their motive.
The-
Probably
not-
leaf
what?
looking and learning about
Yeah.
housing and
Yeah.
federal loan.
Education.
Bank gives out a lot of money to federal home loans and
I just thought if they wanted or needed a council member or so or community,
okay.
I could wave and hold a baby or something and look, there's a leaf.
That'd be great.
There's a tree, there's a ladybug.
I have 2 doctor's appointments that afternoon with my son, otherwise I would be happy to do the Schmidt thing.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Well,
That'd be
I
great.
think I'll be
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
The mayor and I will both
Yeah.
be there.
I can be there.
Okay.
Find a baby. Gray.
I'll find a feral cat,
Hey,
Set it on
I got that.
set it on the bus.
All right.
Maybe not.
So down to my comments.
Mm-hmm.
Today was started the construction on the sidewalk going out to Roca. So that thing is on its way. And Crystal, I appreciate you bringing up the fact that there is 4 new businesses, because, I take a lot of heat and I hear a lot of people say, why would you want to be in Postville? Why would you even want to even do this? Well, there is no community in Northeast Iowa that has opened 3 brand new businesses. 4, none. So, so I walk a lot. And the other day I was walking by a house where this young lady was moving into. And she says, I know her, but she said, would you mind coming in and taking a tour? I said, no, I'd love to. So I took a tour.
Is she renting it or is she buying it?
She's buying.
She owns it.
Okay.
She owns it. And you guys know as well as I do, because you look at the pass around, you see all these building permits happening. That is evidence. That is evidence that this community is on the right track. People don't spend money. They don't do things like that if they don't like where they're at.
Exactly.
So this is something that I'm very happy to see this. I am very happy to see this. And I think I take a look at 4 years ago and I take a look at today. And I take a look at how cleaned up this place has gotten. How people absolutely have pride in what they do. It's changed. It's changed. We need to keep this thing going where the community, the people are happy to be here and we're happy to have them. I'm done. So you guys, council comments?
I thought about when I was going to make, and I forgot. So I just
Sorry. All right, but yeah.
stole your thunder.
So, and if not, is there a motion to adjourn?
Oh, I have a
okay.
question real quick.
Yeah.
Now, is this a rumor or is it because it's next door to where that Bass owns that U-Haul, the old lumberyard?
Yeah.
Are they gonna tear down Catherine Statt's old house?
No, that's totally a rumor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that was.
No.
Who owns that house?
I don't know what
don't
Catherine
know.
Statt's house
That's
is.
the Clerk house.
Oh, yeah, no. No, he's in the process of doing repairs.
Yeah, that's
Who owns
the,
that?
Joseph
Berlitsky?
Gerlitsky.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I knew that. I thought it was a
Yeah.
Jewish.
Mhm.
No, that's a rumor. False. Not even a rumor. It's
I'm
false.
glad that I can tell these people that have been so sick about it.
Yeah. No.
They were
All right.
talking about next door, I'm sure, and they thought it was.
Okay. All right. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Thank you. We're done. See you, everybody.